welcome to our online yoga classes. This practice is designed to help you relieve tension from around your neck and shoulders. As always, be mindful as you move and respect any injuries or limitations. We're going to start today in a seat, so you can either sit like I am with your legs crossed. If you prefer, you could have your legs out in front. You could also come into a seat on a chair, or you could come into a kneeling position. Have your palms facing down into your thighs and lift up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Just let your shoulders relax, and I invite you here to close your eyes. Now, if it doesn't feel right with your eyes closed, you can have your eyes open and focus them on one point on the floor in front. Start your practice by checking in with how you're feeling. So just take a moment to notice your mood, notice your energy levels, and notice if you're feeling stressed or anxious, feeling happy or sad. And as always, as we check in with ourselves, make sure that you're letting go of any judgment. As you allow yourself to drop into stillness, notice the sounds around you. Move your attention from sound to sound. Turn your attention now to your breathing. Begin to breathe slow, steady breaths in and out through your nose. As you inhale, lift up into the crown of your head. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, release any tension from around your face. Let's take a few more breaths like this, and inhale, lift it up into the crown of your head. Exhale, soften your shoulders, release any tension. 2 more breaths. If you can, keeping your eyes closed as you bring your palms to touch and your hands to the centre of your chest. I invite you here to set yourself an intention for your practice, thinking about what you need from this time. And taking a deep breath in. And through your nose, completely let it go. Gently opening your eyes, releasing your hands down onto your thighs again. You're going to drop your chin down towards your chest. Let your shoulders relax and just take a deep breath in here. With your exhale, coming back to the centre. And with your next inhale, lift your chin all the way up. As you exhale, coming back to the centre. As you inhale, turn your head to the right. Let your shoulders relax. Inhale back to the centre. To the left. And back to the centre. With your next inhale, we're going to lift your shoulders up. And as you exhale, squeeze your shoulders back and then release them down. And again, inhale, lifting your shoulders up. Squeeze them back and exhale, release them down. Do 2 more rounds on your own breath. Notice how your shoulders are feeling, notice how your neck is feeling today. From here, let your shoulders relax. We're going to tilt the crown of your head to the right. As you inhale, we're going to drop your head all the way back and around to the left. As you exhale, drop your head forward and back to the right. And let's keep moving through these circles. You inhale, drop your head back. Exhale, bringing it forward. 1 more round. Inhale, taking it back. Exhale, forward. And then come back into the centre. You might want to pause for a moment here in stillness, or it might feel good to roll your shoulders a couple of times. And then we'll swap sides till the crown of your head to the left. With your inhale, drop it back. With your exhale, drop it all the way forward. And do 2 more rounds like this, just noticing what you can feel from your neck, your shoulders, your chest. Connecting the movement of your body with your breath. Coming back up into the centre. Again, it might feel nicer just to pause for a moment in stillness, or if you prefer, roll your shoulders. We're going to tilt the crown of your head to the right again. Now just notice if your left shoulder starts to lift up towards your left ear like this, just let it drop down a little bit. And there's a couple of options here. The first option is you can hold here. The second option, you could use your right hand and just gently pull your head over to the right. It might be nice here just to close your eyes. And notice how quickly the mind will start to become busy. Just observe your mind as it wanders. And gently bring your focus back to your breathing whenever you become distracted. If your eyes are closed, slowly open your eyes. Really lift your head just slightly. Turn your chin to the right and then drop it down as if you were looking at your right hip. Bring your hand to the back of your head and then just gently pull your head forward. Let your shoulders relax. Again, you've got the option of closing your eyes and turning your attention to your breathing. Use every exhale to relax your shoulders. Slowly coming back up into the centre. Swapping sides. Tilt the crown of your head to the left. Notice if your right shoulder starts to lift up towards your ear, just encouraging it down. Letting your shoulders relax. You've got that first option of holding here, or if you like, use your left hand and just gently pulling your head to the left. If you like, closing your eyes. Using every exhale to soften, to release any tension. Bring your head up just slightly, turn your chin to the left. Let your chin drop forward as if you were looking at your left hip. Hand comes to the back of your head and you gently pull your head forward. And it feels good to close your eyes. Noticing all the sensations from around your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. Lifting your chin up and coming all the way back up into the centre. If you need to at any point, you can change the seat. We're going to take a big deep breath in, reaching your arms all the way up. Interlacing your fingers, pressing your palms up. As you inhale, go arms as straight as you can. And then with your exhale, we're going to round forward. As you inhale, let's reach the arms back up. See if you can go arms a little bit straighter. And then with your exhale, round forward. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, moving up. Lifting up into the crown of your head. And then with your exhale, round. Feel that stretch across your upper back. Inhale, lifting your hands up. And then with your exhale, bend your elbows, spread your fingers wide. Pulling your elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a big deep breath in here, maybe lifting your chin. And then bring your arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. See if you can squeeze your palms tight, squeeze your shoulder blades back, maybe arms go a little bit straighter. So you could stay here. Another option is to lift your chin. Or you may choose to drop your chin down to your chest. Check that your palms are tight, you're squeezing your shoulder blades back, and your breathing is deep. Bring your chin back to the centre, releasing your hands. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up. And then we're going to swing the left arm underneath the right. So elbows touch. The first option is you can bring your hands onto your shoulders. The next option, you could bring your hands to touch. Lift your elbows up, pull your shoulders down, and drop your chin slightly, maybe closing your eyes. Let's take 3 deep breaths in. One last breath. And releasing your arms, reaching them all the way up as you inhale. And then the right arm swings underneath the left. It might be different on this side, so you've got the option of holding onto your shoulders, or you could bring your hands towards each other. Lift your elbows up, pull your shoulders down, and then just slightly drop your chin to lengthen the back of your neck. It might feel good to close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath in. And slowly open your eyes, releasing your hands all the way down. This time we're going to place your hands on your legs and have your palms facing up. Sit nice and tall through the crown of your head, and again I invite you here to close your eyes. Taking a moment here in stillness. Notice how you're feeling. And bringing your palms to touch your hands to your heart. Take a moment to honour all your efforts, all your hard work. When you're ready, open your eyes. Well done for carving out this time just for yourself. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.